That's interesting. Relating comfort to happiness. And I agree with you because I think oftentimes we have this feeling, or we can have these feelings that, we're going to be happy when, right? We're
Right.
going to be happy when this happens or when that happens, or if this person does this or does that or what have you. And I think we get caught up into that and forget that our happiness, at least in my opinion, our happiness comes from within, right?
Hmm.
Our happiness comes from us as individuals. No one is responsible for your happiness but you. And so to tie that to comfort then tells me there's some other things going on. There might be some other conversations that need to happen with some people who are actually trained to talk about these things with folks. But happiness starts on the inside, right? If you can't be
Hmm.
happy on the inside, then you just can't. I just don't believe that you're going to see happiness on the outside. And you really don't see happiness. I don't think. I think the happiness is what you have, or happiness is as you perceive it to be in yourself. And so the other part that I think sometimes we tie comfort to is being lazy.
Mm.
And I don't think that being comfortable means that you're lazy. I mean, sure, things may not be, maybe they don't move as fast, what have you, but I don't think it's being lazy. You can be a very organized and very hardworking individual, but still be come in that comfortable zone because that could be part of the comfort, right? Because you are so organized, because you do work hard, you have a good work ethic, and things are going so well, you're in a comfortable area. So, being lazy and being comfortable also can be confusing. So I just wanted to throw that out there as well. What do you think about that, Frankie?
Yeah, I mean, it's in the eye of the beholder. The thing, all the things that we've talked about up to this point are all in the eye of the beholder. What it means to feel comfortable. What's the definition of happiness? We've talked about in previous episodes. How do you measure success? That's why the pause is so important as we're, trying to get ourselves moving along this. If we're stuck in a comfort zone, the pause is so important because it's during the pause that we'll get the answers to those questions. So what those things mean to us individually as we're trying to get out of the quagmire if we're stuck in the comfort zone. But like you said earlier in the conversation, to get moving in our ignition, we've paused, we've kind of shifted our mindset and we want to start moving. We don't necessarily have to burn down the whole thing. Just like you mentioned, we talk about this quite a bit to the point where, sometimes I feel like a broken record saying we can break it down into smaller pieces. We can iterate our way forward and break this objective down into small chunks. Just try one small thing. It could be a ton of different things. It could be a conversation that you're avoiding having with somebody at work or with somebody, in your life, a loved one, someone in a relationship. It could be, a bad habit. We spent a lot of time in the past couple episodes talking about habits. It could be a bad habit or a habit that's not working for you, that you need to alter or get rid of, or a new habit that you want to start. Um, it could be learning how to say no, because sometimes just being able to say no to something, is difficult.